Good morning. Oh, this is sunny here in Ukraine, this beautiful city of Kiev, and I'm actually gonna go do some sightseeing, some touristy stuff today. So first thing first, let's get a cup of coffee. All right, so I'm actually walking down to this cafe here. One thing I really like about Kiev is that Kiev has this little pop-up cafes everywhere. Like every block you will find two or three little cafes here, which is amazing. So I'm gonna walk down to this little cafe right there, like literally half a block from where I'm staying, and we'll get a cup of coffee. And then first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna walk down, or I'm gonna do is first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk down to Independence Square, which is in the center of the city, and it's not too far from where I'm staying. So I'll take you guys along with me and we'll check out Independence Square. But first, let me get my cup of coffee. All right, so this is the little cafe you can see right behind me. And I got my cup of coffee here. As you can see that it's not like back in America where we have this large cup of coffee. As you go to Starbucks, you get like ventis and stuff. Not over here. You get this one small cup, which is, I assume it's like either 6 or 8 ounces, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna walk down now to Independence Square. So come along with me. Cheers. All right. So basically, I'm on this main street right now called Krishatik Street. Krishatik Street, and yeah, the street basically just walks straight down to Independence Square. It's gonna be coming up. Yeah, it's one of the main squares here. So you know, we'll take a walk there. But I must say that Kiev is probably one of the most beautiful cities that I've ever been to. You know, I've been to a lot of different cities, and I'll say it's definitely in the top 5, maybe even in the top 3. There's something about this city that I really like. It's just really beautiful. And who would have imagined, because like especially in the West we hear a lot about Ukraine being not so safe, and you know, especially right now Ukraine being in war with Russia, and you know, it's a war-torn country, so much going on. But you come to a place like you know, Kiev, or even talking to some other people, traveling to a place like Odessa and some of the other cities in Kiev, and you just see people just going through their day, just normal, just like any place in the world, New York, London, just like that. You know, it's not any different, and you know, you don't feel like this country's in war. Right, so there you have it. That is the Independence Square here in Kiev, in Ukraine. And next thing we're gonna do is um, there's this museum that I wanted to actually walk down to. I forgot the name of the museum, but I'll tell you what it is soon. So we'll take a walk around the town. I'm also gonna get some food because I haven't really had breakfast yet. I said a cup of coffee, haven't really had breakfast yet, so you know, we're gonna walk down, find some place to get some breakfast, and then we're gonna head out to our next location, or our next you know, tourist attraction. So yeah. Hello.
Hello, hello.
How are you? All right, so right now I am in this area called Descent, which is actually a very popular street, big tourist attraction here. And this area is actually very cool. You can see this cobblestone streets here, and also has a lot of like architecture, very old architecture. So you can see right over here, bam, if you could see, this is a church right over here, which I'll probably come back and visit. But right now I'm just gonna walk down the street to this museum called One Street Museum. So you know, I'll show you guys around, but we'll just take a walk on the street and look at how this street looks like. Alright, so after that long walk, we finally arrived at this place. Let's see if you could see it right here. It's Museum of One Street, and we're gonna go inside and check it out. So start from here, yeah? Okay, thank you. Alright, so I'm actually gonna turn my camera around so we can check it out here. Museum of One Street, or rather, One Street Museum in Kiev. We're checking out some stuff here. Unfortunately, they don't have English signs, so I'm just gonna have to kind of figure things out. So that was One Street Museum here in Kyiv. Unfortunately, the signs are all in Ukrainian or Russian. There's no English signs, so kind of difficult to understand. But this area, Descent Street, I guess it's called, it's actually really, really cool. You know, a lot of old architectures here, and also a lot of like this little souvenir shops and stuff. So really, really cool. Probably shoot some more videos as I walk back, but stay tuned because I have other places that I'm gonna be visiting as well. And Kyiv's like a huge city with like tons and tons of things to do and tons of tourist attractions. So I'll be exploring them in the next couple of days, and so stay tuned as I'll bring you Kyiv.